Good day to all. Today we can discuss about equations in mathematics. Before that, what is equation? Equation is generally utilized for making a relationship between different variables. Here you see A is equal to B is also one form of equation. So that we see what are all the types that are available with the equations, how can we express, how can we find the solutions with the different equations. Myself, Dr. B. Suresh Kumar, Department of Mechanical Engineering. In that, here I represented as like 6x is equal to 120, which is also one of the equation. Here, the equation is a statement of equality between two expressions. Here, 6x is the one expression and 120 is the another expression. So that I keep 6x in left hand side and 120 as the right hand side. I make the relationship. But here you see one thing, x, we don't know the numerical value for that expression, so that we should identify the x variable. So x is the general unknown quantity. Likewise, there are a lot of equations constitute with the different alphabetical numbers as like x, y, z, a, b, c, d, or otherwise p, q, r is yes. Likewise, lot of alphabet variables are utilized for generate the equations. Here, for our understanding purpose, I utilize A, B, C, D and P, Q, R. Likewise, I utilize the expressions. Let's see what are the expressions I utilized in our upcoming presentation. Here, so now you are aware about what is meant by equations. Equations can be classified it into different types. In that, predominant types are first order equation, second order equation is also called as quadratic equation, and the third order equation is called as cubic equation. These are all the equations we utilized from our under education, from elementary school itself. So first order equation is looking like ax plus by is equal to c. And then second order or quadratic equation can be expressed as like ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. And then third order equation, which is called as cubic equation. So the cubic equation can be represented as like x cube plus x square plus ax plus b is equal to 0, or otherwise x cube plus ax plus b is equal to 0. Likewise, we can represent the cubic equation. In that, what is the important thing? How can we solve the different first order, quadratic and the cubic equation? Let's see. Solving the first order equations with one unknown. So now we should aware about what is first order equation. Here you see 20x minus 10, which is the first order equation. How can we find the x variable? For the reason we need a right hand side also, so that this first order equation utilizes the right hand side with the 5x plus 20. So the final equation statement is looking like a 20x minus 10 is equal to 5x plus 20. Here, first step, if we have this kind of equation, means first step we can collect the common terms from the total statement. Here you see the identification of common terms as like 20x and 5x. So the reason I represented here red color. So the same variables are collected from the total statement. Here I collect 20x and 5x. I represented with the left hand side as like this. Yes, here you see 20x minus 5x, and also I can get the individual numerical values, which are 20 and 10 on right hand side. Likewise, I frame 20x minus 5x is equal to 20 plus 10. From this, I can easily identify the x variable value. How can I identify x variable? Let's see the next step. Here, I subtract 20x minus 5x with each other. I can get 15x, and also I can add the individual numerical numbers, which is 20 plus 10. From this, I can get 30. Now we can perform the division operation, because 15x is equal to 30 means from this we can easily identify x is equal to 30 divided by 15. Yes, x is equal to 30 by 15. From this we can get easily 2. So the x variable value is 2. From this step we can identify the unknown variable of x value from single or first order equations. And then how can we solve the second order equation? Let's see. solving the first order equation. 1 minute. Here in previous solve the first order equations with only one unknown, which is x. But if we consider the two unknowns, here you see ax plus by is equal to c. Likewise, the equation available, which is also called as first order equation. Here the two unknown variables are available, which are x and y, so that the xy variables are represented as black letter and the coefficient values are represented with green and blue and red color, which are a, b and c. This is the first order equations. Here, how can I identify the two variables? I need another equation, which is px plus qy is equal to r. Yes, now I have other coefficient values of x and y from the second equation. So here you see one thing, where I utilize as the alpha characters for representing the variable as like a, b, c and p, q, r. This equation is called as the first order equation. How can we solve the unknown variables? Here two unknown variables available, which are x and y. How can I identify? Yes, it has a general rule. From this first order equation, if I have two equations, means I can identify the unknown variable x from c into q. I have here two equations as like ax plus by is equal to c, px plus qy is equal to r. From this, how can I identify? Yes, for identifying the x, there is standard formula available, which is x is equal to, here cross multiplication between the two equations is possible. Yes, here you see c into q. So only for easily understanding, I represented with the red color c into q. After that, another cross multiplication from second equation to first equation, which is r into b. Yes, after that denominator as a into q minus bb. How can I get the a into q minus p into b? Here you see, here also cross multiplication. The green color a is cross multiplied with the red color q, so that aq. After that pb. After left hand side only I consider the cross multiplication. From this I can get the another formula for identifying the x variable value. Now I have small confusion. How can I identify the y variable? Yes, which also has one formula. That formula is y is equal to, here you see in previous, for identifying the x coefficient, for with the x variable, I cross multiply with the right hand side variable with the y coefficient. Here if I want to find the y variable, means I multiply the right hand side variable it into x coefficient, so that a into r, after that minus p into c. So I utilized the x coefficient values for identifying the y variable value. Okay, after that denominator here, let's see, which is the common for x variable identification and y variable identification. So for identify denominator, I consider only about left hand side of the equation. Here you see a into q minus b into p. Likewise, we can easily identify the y variable, unknown y variable value also possible with this formula. So now you may aware about how can we identify the unknown variables, which are x and y, available with our considered equations. Next, I can give you a numerical illustration for understanding purpose. Numerical illustration means I can substitute the value for a, b and p, q, c, r. Here you see the equation is, first equation 6x plus 8y is equal to 34. And the second equation is 10x minus 20y is equal to 22. Here the two equations are has left hand side and the right hand side. Already I utilized the coefficient value as like a, b, c, p, q, r for second equation. Okay, here the a value is 6, b value is 8 and the c value is 34 for first equation. And the p value is 10, q value is minus 20 and the r value is 22 for second equation. How can we substitute? Let's say with this numerical illustration. Here you see x is equal to, I identify the x unknown value from this formula, which is cq minus rb divided by aq minus pb. Here the C value, what is the C value? 34. So I substituted here 34 into Q value is, here you see, minus 20. So 34 into minus 20 minus R value here 22. So minus 22 into, what is B? Here you see the coefficient of Y is first, from the first equation is 8. So I substituted here 22 into 8 divided by 6 is the A. Okay, here 6 into Q is minus 20 minus 10 into 8. Likewise, I substituted corresponding value with the X unknown variable identification formula. From this I can get 4.28 as the unknown variable X value. Then the value of Y I can identify through this formula. Yes, I substituted the X value, identified X value it into the equation 2. 10x minus 20y is equal to 22. So that X value 4.28. So that 10 into 4.28 minus 20 into y is equal to 22. From this we can easily identify the Y unknown variable value in first order equation. Likewise, we can identify the unknown variable values with the first order equation. Next, second order, which is quadratic equation. Here you see y is equal to 0.968 we got from the available equation, but then we move to second order equation. What is the next step? Yes, solving the quadratic equations with one unknown. For your understanding, I explained with only one unknown variable with the quadratic equation. The quadratic equation generally is expressed as like ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Here, how can we identify the x unknown variable value? Yes, the generalized formula for quadratic equation is minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. For our future presentation, I utilized which is the equation as number 1. Okay, here how can we solve the quadratic equation? For your understanding purpose, I utilize some example. The example is the right angle triangle has a hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is connected to the adjacent side and the opposite side, which is the taper line. Already you know about this. Hypotenuse which has 7 mm long, and one side which is 1 mm longer than the another. Okay, the adjacent side may be called as x, so opposite side should be x plus 1. Likewise, the problem is data is given. Then find the length of the two sides. So I don't know about the other opposite side and adjacent side lengths, but hypotenuse value only I know. From this data, how can I frame the mathematical model? Let's see. Let x is the one side value I assume, and then another side value is 1, because here one side which is 1 mm longer than the other. So let x is equal to one side and x plus 1 is equal to other side. Likewise, I assumed after that the second order equation as looking like ax square plus bx plus c. So that I assumed initially a is equal to 1 and b is also 1. But x, what is x? Here a is equal to 1 I assumed, and then b is equal to bx is equal to x plus 1 square is equal to hypotenuse value 7 square. Likewise, I assumed, because the formula for triangle is a square plus b square is equal to hypotenuse square h square. Likewise, the triangle equation available, so that I represented the values here. Let x one side and a 1 x plus b x plus 1, so that a square is equal to x square, b square is equal to x plus 1 square, and is equal to 7 square, which is hypotenuse. After that, I simplify this equation. I can get x square plus here you see x plus 1 the whole square, a plus b whole square formula. From this I can get x plus x square plus 2x plus 1, the 7 square is equal to 49. Again I simplify these things. X square plus x square is equal to 2x square plus 2x is equal to 48, because 49 minus 1 is equal to 48. Finally, the common term 2 is available, so that I can divide all the things with the 2. From this I can get x square plus x is equal to 24, which is the final equation with respect to the given problem. After that, how can we solve this problem? Let's see. Here from equation 1 I can substitute a is equal to 1. Here I assume here the coefficient of x square is 1 and the coefficient of x is equal to also 1, okay, because ax square plus bx plus c, okay, likewise available, so that a is equal to 1, b is equal to 1 and c is equal to 25. 4 I assumed. I can substitute those values it into the equation. So which equation? Yes, the equation is available. X is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. I substituted corresponding values with the respective equation 1, and then finally I get the minus 5.925 with the minus equation. If I utilize minus equation, here you see plus or minus available. If I utilize minus, I got minus 5.925, and if I utilize plus means I can get 3.93. Every triangle does not consist with the negative sign, so I consider here positive sign value only. So the other side value is 3.93. okay, so the one side x is equal to 3.93. According to our problem, the other side can be calculated from x plus 1, because one side which is 1 mm longer than other side. So x plus 1 here is equal to 3.93 is the x value. So 3.93 plus 1 is equal to 4.93 mm, which is the solution for quadratic equation, which is the procedure or general rules are utilized for solving the second order quadratic equation. And then cubic equation. Cubic equation which can be represented with the common term, which is x cube plus ax plus b is equal to 0. Here also ab values, coefficient values available. X is the unknown variable value. So how can we identify the formula? The below the formula, x is equal to minus b by 2 plus square root of a cube by 27 plus b square by 4 power 1 by 3 plus the same term is repeated, but in between minus b by 2 and the square rooting we can represent negative symbol, the power 1 by 3. So which is the formula we can utilize to identify the cubic equations unknown variable. So which is the basic mathematical equations, and we can utilize these mathematical equations in our engineering problems. If you are having any doubts with this equation in mathematics, you may ask me through comment box. Thank you all.